I'll show you what's happened to the bass end. I've used a 1040, which is obviously different to poker work. You can see completely different size, but it was just what was available. Everything's made up from odd bits and pieces. This was the treble end, so I've just drilled 4 new holes to put the um, buttons through. The actual end is, I don't know what it's from. Possibly a poker work or something like it. Whatever it is, it's okay and it's the right size. But this being a treble end, I didn't have a strap on it, so I had a scrap piano accordion that had quite a comfortable strap that wasn't in too bad a nick. So I've taken that, cut it down, screwed it on. Right, the Fondo, I mentioned on another occasion that I'd put it in the wrong place. Depth was different, so I ended up having to move it. Couldn't think of any other way of doing it, so it's a bit of a mess. You can see how it's all chewed away. Anyway, the two buttons as normal for a D are operating D bass, DA bass and DA chord. This one is G, but instead of having a chord I put in a couple of extra basses. This is B on the push and E on the pull, so harmonically it gives you more to play with. Because of the positions, I couldn't use the long standing block that is normally in place there, so I made up these individual blocks, glued them on. I'll find a photo of them sometime and let you see what it looks like. I angled them so that I've got reasonable access in between here. Once I'd done those two, I thought I might as well do this one just to make everything look right. And then somehow I did the top as well. So anyway, it's all fairly straightforward. These, although they're close to the edge, they miss the inside of the bellows by quite a long way. I think that's about it. The air button is fairly standard, but I ended up putting a bigger hole in it just because I know this uses up a lot of air, being a sixth voice. And anything else? Yeah, I think that was standard is 20 or 22 mil, and I put a 25 mil hole. It seemed to work fine. That's about it. It's a bit of a cobbled together job, and you can see odd woodworm holes, bits of stuff that's damaged or fallen on it. But ultimately, it holds itself together. Everything works reasonably well. I should have shown inside the other ends. There's nothing much to see inside here except that I ended up bending all the rods so that they do a slightly convoluted route just to make these buttons end up in the right place. Anyway, that's it. It all works. I'll give you a tune in a moment. Stick it in and see how it goes.